What's going on, y'all? Back for another episode. Welcome to the channel. I'm SwipaCam. Look, if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We talk about NBA, NFL, in particular the Denver Nuggets and the Denver Broncos on this channel. If those are your teams, hit that subscribe button. And so the Nuggets just got done playing. As you see, I'm fired up. They just got done playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, January 3rd, 2021. Y'all, Facu Campazzo went off, bruh. Went off. 5 of 6 from three-pointer. We've been waiting. We have been waiting. Everybody been saying it. Best player in the EuroLeague coming over. He's going to back up point guard for Denver Nuggets, and he balled out today. He had 3 steals. He was moving. Anyway, we're not getting into the game notes yet. I just had to get that off my chest because Facu looked amazing today. I know y'all been waiting for Facu to ball out. I'm excited. You're excited. Y'all, the final score of the game was 124 to 109. Now, the game really wasn't that close. The Nuggets were up by over 20 points at one point, but the Minnesota Timberwolves hit 3 straight threes in the last 2 minutes and, just kind of narrowed the score a little bit. But it was a blowout. It wasn't a blowout going into the third. I want to say it was 84 to 83, and the Timberwolves were up. But once again, best player in the NBA, we've been saying it. I know I've been saying it. Nikola Jokic came out. 3 straight buckets. 3 straight buckets like it was nothing. Nikola Jokic tonight. Let's just talk about it. Nikola Jokic had 19 points. Again, on 8 of 12 shooting. 8 of 12. 19 points on 8 of 12. 75% from the field today. That was 8 of 12. He had 12 rebounds and 12 assists. Yo, what more can you ask for? Again, we're going to keep saying this. What more can you ask for? Nikola Jokic, so far this year, the best player in the NBA is averaging 22.3 points per game. That's a career high. Not bad. 11.2 rebounds a game. That's a career high. Not bad. And 12.8 assists per game, which is not only a career high, leading the NBA. Not bigs, not centers. NBA. That means Chris Paul, LeBron James, Trae Young, all of them. Nikola Jokic, a 7-foot Serbian point guard. What's up? He's shooting 61.7% from the field. That's not bad, right? That's not terrible. And he's also shooting 43.8% from the three-point line. My question is, this is not even playoff Joker. This is regular season. I'm telling you, man, MVP campaign started game 1. There's only been 2 games that he hasn't had a triple-double this year. Only 2 games he hasn't had a triple-double this year, and he missed it by 1 rebound in the rest of the games. And he's not trying. This is not 2016, 2017 Russell Westbrook hunting for 41 triple-doubles in 1 year to break the all-time record. This ain't that. It's just the floating offense, and he's not trying. He literally is just saying, you know what? Here, 8 of 12, I'm going to go ahead and give you that. But I'm going to give you 11 to 12 dimers every night, y'all. It's something else. He's on another level. And then, let's not forget, Jamal Murray came out. Last game he came out, had 12 points in the first quarter. He said, you know what? I'm going to come back and do it right back again. He had 10 points in the first quarter. Jamal Murray ended the game with 36 points. After he had 30 last game. Then he had 13 to 20 from the field. That's 65% from the field. 65% with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. You tell me, is that a good game? Now, he was 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Again, Jamal Murray, 7 threes to 8 threes a game. That's all we asking for. Shoot him. Make him. Miss him. Just shoot him. And then he was 7 of 9 from the free throw line. I don't know what's happening to his free throws this year. Again, I just think it's everybody with a short preseason, getting acclimated to the new season, and they're going to figure it out. And now, he's playing better, shooting better. Ever since he got hit in the head 2 games ago, Jamal Murray's been going off. The first 6 quarters of the season weren't good for him. But he has been balling ever since. Balling. Man, I'm just telling you, man. Look, top 5 point guard this year? It's looking good. It's looking awfully good. Gary Harris was 1 of 8 from the field, 0-4 from the three-point line. He only played 25 minutes. You just can't trust Gary Harris right now. Again, I would love for him to be good again. I would love to have that 2018 season Gary Harris, but he just ain't here. I don't know what they're going to do. We love Gary Harris, again, Mr. Nugget, but he's not producing. And I think that this is his last leg. I listened to a podcast from Brian Blackburn earlier with the Denver Stiffs. It's the same thing. It's just he might be on his last leg with the Denver Nuggets, and they tried to trade him multiple times. And I want to bring this up. Again, this is not game notes, but I thought this was important. To Ryan Blackburn, if you're not following him on Twitter, follow him on Twitter. He brought up in a podcast today that their rotation was supposed to be this year Jamal Murray, Jrue Holiday, Michael Porter Jr., Jeremy Grant, and Nikola Jokic. That would have been the best starting five in the NBA, bar none. But again, because of Milwaukee's desperation to make sure that Giannis had the best team around him or he was going to walk, they gave up 5 first-round picks for him, basically. Then on top of that, Jeremy Grant wanted a bigger rotation. He wanted a bigger role, which he's getting in with the Pistons. He's averaging over 20 points a game. That's what he wanted. They're not winning. They ain't going to win, but that's what he wanted. So he left. And again, continue to kill the narrative. The Nuggets didn't let him go. They matched a 3-year, $20 million a year deal for $60 million overall, which was a massive overpay by maybe $8 million a year. But they matched it because he was important to what they were doing. But he walked away. He wanted something different. So the Nuggets have had, again, integrating 7 new players and also not having players that you thought would be here. And on top of that, keeping players you've been trying to get rid of in Gary Harris because he's just not performing. It ain't nobody else's fault but Gary. But Gary is a good player. It's just he's mental right now. He's just mental right now. So anyway, back to game notes. JaMychal Green, I love JaMychal Green's game. I just like JaMychal Green. I have been watching JaMychal Green since the grit and grind days with the Memphis Grizzlies, and he is perfect for this team. He is aggressive. He plays hard. He will D you up. He's going to rebound. He'll talk to his teammates, get him in line. Hey, he won't let nobody step on him on the other side of the field. Another team, he won't do it. I like JaMychal Green's game. I like it. Yo, he shot 8 3-pointers tonight. I'm cool with that. Shoot them. Shoot them. He was 5 of 10 from the field. He was 3 of 8 from the 3-point line. Again, that's cool. And then on top of that, he had 14 points and 5 rebounds and 3 assists in 27 minutes. I think he's going to have more minutes than Millsap. Maybe past the trade deadline when half of the year's over. I think by game 35 and up, he's going to have more minutes than Paul Millsap because we need Paul fresh. And again, Paul Millsap, y'all, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the 3-point line. That's not 4 of 7 from the field, but 4 of 7 from the 3-point line. Paul made the first 3 3-pointers. He missed the next 3, then he made his last one he took. I mean, again, he's a sniper. He's shooting like 50% from the 3-point line this year, y'all. And he shot 43% last year. Shooter. If Gary Harris could just do that in this Denver Nuggets offense, Jokic would average 15 assists. 15 assists a game. But it's about getting everyone integrated. All right. Let's cut to the chase. Now, the bench played better today. Hartenstein did not play at all today. Clearly trying to figure out the rotation. The bench played better. Facu Campazzo. Is this thing on? Facu Campazzo. Balled today. 15 points on 5 of 7 from the 3-point line. Now, do I expect that from Facu? No, I don't. So, I'm not expecting him to make 40% of his 3-pointers. If he made 35, that'd be great. But Facu was playing hard. He kept his hands out of the way when he was playing one-on-one defense, and he got 3 steals. Good steals. Yo, he broke up a pass on a fast break for Minnesota. And being 5'11", he just was in the lane. He knew how to get in position to get in the lane. He was stealing on ball. Facu went off today. I like his game. Argentina, I know y'all been rating. All my Argentinian listeners on here, I know you've been waiting for me to hype up Facu. This is your moment. This is your moment. Facu went off. And I want to continue to see this from Facu. Continue to play this well. He got great minutes tonight. Again, man, if you can find out a way, you got 21 minutes. Against lineups like Minnesota who have a smaller lineup, especially with Cat out, hey, you can play a smaller lineup. That's not that big of a deal. Play a smaller lineup. You got your ball handlers out there. And again, Monte Morris can play off ball because Monte Morris can shoot. Monte Morris was 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, had 11 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. And 0 turnovers. Once again, best backup point guard. Best backup point guard in the NBA. Bar none. So you can play that lineup. Facu played well. PJ Dozier, he was 3 of 8 from the field, played 20 minutes, had 7 points, 4 rebounds. Again, he's playing the 3. He played the 3 tonight. That's great. 9-man rotation. That's what they played tonight. It was great. Will Barton didn't shoot well, 3 of 11. He was 2 of 5 from 3-point lines, 40%. That's the Will Barton that was there last year. He shot well. He shot well from 3-pointer. He's clearly not all the way healthy, because when he drives to the lane, you can tell that he doesn't have the ups that he typically does, but he's playing well. He's playing hard. Again, it's figuring it out. I'm honestly not worried about Will. I am concerned about Gary Harris, because today was even speculating to myself, well, what would a Victor Oladipo trade look like? Because I don't know if they want to resign him long term, but do we need to get at least a 1-year rental? Can we get a 2-3 year rental with Victor Oladipo? He looks healthy. Maybe we need to make a trade for that. Again, I don't know. This is not a trade episode, but it was in my mind. But again, Facu Campazzo balled today, y'all. I mean, he balled. But Will Barton, by the way, his numbers. Will Barton had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I know people don't like watching Will all the time, but Will does everything well. He plays good defense. He can get to the rack. He can shoot. He facilitates, and he can rebound. He's a long 6'5", 6'6" body. You need that. You need that on your team. I know that he frustrates people at times, but Will Barton offers a lot. And again, on this team, with Michael Porter Jr. not playing, he can start. But when Michael Porter Jr. comes back, he needs to go back to the bench. But he's still a starter. He's a good player. You just can't win a championship with him starting at your 3. Maybe at your 2, but not at your 3. But they played well tonight. Other game notes, y'all. I like Anthony Edwards a lot. Again, if you're a Minnesota fan, you listen to this podcast, which, hopefully y'all will come in as well. But I like Anthony Edwards, man. He looks to me like a two-way star in the making. He was guarding. He played Jamal Murray today. He played good defense on the help side defense today. Got a steal today. I like his game. He can shoot better than people thought he would. He's athletic. He drove past Paul Millsap. Now, granted, Paul Millsap's almost 36 years old, which in the NBA is basically 48. But at the same time, he did what he was supposed to do. He got to the rack. I like his game, man. I like his game. I think he's going to be a good player. He's coming off the bench, played 23 minutes tonight. He did not, he didn't shoot the ball much. He had 4 assists, 5 points. It was good to see Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley was hyped to play against the Nuggets today, so he had 25 points. Of course he did. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 of 16 from the field, 3 of 5. Would we like Malik Beasley on this Denver Nuggets team right now for $15 million a year as a backup 2 guard? Maybe. But I wasn't sad to see him. I was sad to see him go. Juancho Hernan-Gomez, we all miss him in Nuggets land. If you're a Nug lifer, then we all love Juancho. Malik Beasley, Juancho, and Jamal Murray came in that 2016 draft. So anyway, man, it was a good game tonight, y'all. 124 points, 109 given up. They shouldn't have given with that many points. Should have been around 102, which it was, essentially to the last 2 minutes. They played good defense. They were moving the ball on offense. The Nuggets will figure this out. Remember, it's a new season, integrating 7 new players, figuring out how to play with each other. This is not just a Murray and Jokic team anymore. This is a Murray, MPJ, and Jokic team. So everything has to continue to adapt and develop. But this was a good game. Key takeaways from the night. I think JaMychal Green is going to be a hoss, a dog for the Denver Nuggets this year. An absolute dog. Jamal Murray looks like he's ascending into a top 5 point guard. Who's going to stop him? He already showed in the playoffs that he's going to cook Kawhi Leonard when he needs to, cook Paul George when he needs to, cook Patrick Beverley when he needs to. So what other 3 perimeter players could you throw at him that's going to give him problems? I think Jamal Murray has so much confidence right now because he already knows what he is at his height at 23 years old. He's about to turn 24 in February. Jokic is going to be 26 in February, and they're literally just getting better, not even close to their primes yet. Jokic is going to be in his prime, I say age 26 to age 32, something like that. So he's already getting to that place there, but Jamal Murray is not there. He's a baby in the NBA. And he's already doing this, averaging well over, 24 points a game or something right now? 23? Started off slow. I think Jamal Murray is looking like a top 5 point guard. Again, he can shoot 20 shots all he wants. 13 of 20 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 36, 5, and 4. Do it, Jamal. Do it, Jamal. Do it, Jamal. Go ahead. Good game tonight. This was a really good game. I hope that this game was encouraging to you all. I know the Nuggets are 2-4 right now, but they got some real winnable games coming up. Again, we play the Minnesota Timberwolves on Tuesday. We'll have another episode out. And then on Thursday, we play the Dallas Mavericks. Again, 2 very winnable games. Yo, the Nuggets could be 4-4. Could be 4-4 real quick. And then by Saturday against Philadelphia, who knows? Who knows? But look, that's going to do it for this episode. I appreciate y'all hanging out on this channel. Please subscribe, share on social media, share with your friends. Let's continue to build this community up. Yo, Jokic, Murray, MPJ, yo, we building something. Facu Campazzo! Let's go, y'all. I'll catch you again.